Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Crafty Cat Stitcher. My name is Kathy, and today is Monday, May 25th, 2020, and it's Memorial Day here in the US. My channel is mainly about cross stitch. Once in a while I will show some other things, but today it is going to be all cross stitch. So I'm glad you could be here today visiting with me, and I hope you're having a good Stitchmaynia and a good stitching time, and I hope you're well. And so, who's doing Stitchmaynia? It's in the last week. We're in our last week of Stitchmaynia. I've noticed that a lot of people are doing the traditional Stitchmaynia of starting a project every day, and my hat's off to you. That's great. I mean, I decided in my last video I showed that I wanted to do my version of it, and which is to start a project on the 1st, and then something is falling. Okay, that's okay. Start a project on 1st, and then one every Monday in May. So which for a total of 5 projects. And I decided at that time just to do all smalls, which made me feel better and something I can handle better. My intention was not to finish them all because I am a slow stitcher. I'm a really slow stitcher. But I stuck to it and I did it. So I will show you what I started. So on the 1st, I started Gathering Basket by Blackbird Designs. And I don't have a stitch count on it, but it's a smaller chart. And I got a lot done on the bird. So there he is. He's really cute, I think. I'm stitching this on 28 count Jubilee fabric by Sugar Maple Designs, and the color is Rendezvous, which to me it's mainly like a green, and it's not really showing up. Green with sort of like a coppery color, which is that traditional like burnished copper green kind of combination. So it's really nice fabric. So it's real thick. Jubilee, I'm finding, is very thick and it's very tightly woven, and but nice to stitch on. And I am using a hoop, as you can see. So that was May 1st. That was just fun to stitch, but I like Blackbird Designs. So then on the first Monday, I started American Coast by Chessie and Me. It's a kit, and came with everything, silks included, and this is how much I got done. And you could see not much. I'm not working on these like continuously for days on end. I think, what am I doing? Like 2 days, so I can fit other whips in, which is good. Like I said, this is all in silks provided in the kit. The fabric, I believe, is a 36 count. I think this is 36. And I just love the way this green area of the grass is coming out. There are some specialty stitches in it, but I don't know. I mean, they're so small. This is such a small little thing. I think I might just do regular cross stitches, except this little boat is over 1, which I will do. I think that'll be fun. So that was Monday number 1. And then Monday number 2, I started Summer House Stitchworks Fragments in Time 2018. And there it is. It's small. Again, see, these are all pretty small, 51 by 51. And the colors in this, when I pulled them, I was just like, I would never have thought of putting these colors together, but oh, are they pretty together. You know, when you see them on your little bobbins or whatever, because I think most of it's DMC. It's, it just looks, I don't know, it just looked really kind of strange. And then as I started stitching, there it is so far. I had a lot done on this one. And I don't know if it's because it's kind of repetitive. It's not really repetitive, I wouldn't say, but it's, you know, it's kind of symmetric. I don't know. I just got a lot done. And I know what I'm going to do with this. So I'm stitching this one on, gosh, I don't know if that's 32 count. It's like a neutral linen of some kind. That's my stash. I have fabrics in there from a while ago, and they don't have names on them, and I want to use them because they're good fabrics. And same with this one. Fabric wise, Plum Street Samplers Clementine. So cute. Look at her. She's so cute. And I didn't get much done at all. And it's barely a start, but that's okay. Right now it looks like a bug, but it's that area on her. So there she is. She started. And this too, I think must be the same fabric as I'm stitching the Fragrance in Time. Looks like it's a 32 count. Some sort of, I don't know. But I like it, and it's nice, and it will show off the colors in Clementine and her surrounding flowers. Very pretty. So today's Monday, and it's the last Monday start, and I decided, so these are the ones I decided on out of all those ones that I showed you last time. And I decided to do one of these little flower baskets. I'm going to do the summer one, which I think it's this one. I think that's the summer. So I'm doing that one. And that one has the most colors in it. And I'm doing it on DMC. And so when I was kitting this up, I thought, well, this is my chance to try something because it's going to be so tiny because it is a little bitty. I mean, it's 55 by 55. And I thought, I'm going to try 40 count. I have never stitched on 40 count before. And when I did the floss toss, I thought these colors looked really good on this fabric. This is a color and cotton linen, 40 count linen called Desert Taupe. To me, it's gray. It's just pearl gray to me. But the colors look really good on it. So, so the only thing that I'm thinking is that if I do it on 40 count, it calls for 30 count. And they're little buttons. These little tiny buttons are in the flower pots. In here, right in here. So they probably won't fit. So I don't know. I have till the rest of the day to decide what to do with this. I really want to start it on this. You can see I already cut a whole piece of fabric and got everything together. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I might just not do it with the buttons and see how that turns out. So I did do some other whips in between because I want to keep going with my many projects. And I don't know how many I have at this point. I mean, I haven't counted, and I really need to. So I worked on Quaker Diamonds by Rosewood Manor. And I started this one in the center, and it's the biggest diamond. Do you see that big one in the middle? That one right there. That one. There he is. it feels like this is all I'm doing is working on this one. And now I'm finally starting to work on the outside. So, excuse me, I think that is when I get this done and I can start working on other things, it's going to feel like I'm going faster because I'll see small finishes. So there it is. But I'm happy with it. I did the DMs. No. I did it calls for silks, and I did a overdyes conversion. So it's looking really good. I like it a lot. Very pretty. The colors in this are really beautiful. So that was one that I worked on. And then I took out my favorite, which is Tree of Life Tree by Rogaris. That was a birthday start from 2 years ago. Oh, yeah, I think. And there it is. I mean, I think I've gotten about a quarter of this done. I worked a lot on this peacock and the flowers around it on the outer edge. So I'm doing this one 1/1 on 25 count fabric. It's Lagana that I tea-dyed, and just lightly. I really like it. The color originally was called Potato, and I think it's a really nice fabric. I'm using 815 DMC. One color. I love this one. Can't wait to get it done. And then I took out an oldie but goodie. But it's one of the harder ones that I have. This is kind of a hard. I'll show you first. Let me show you. Dimensions Gold Collection Angel of Divinity stocking. Started this 10, 15 years ago. I don't even know. And I stopped because it was just, and it's a kit, and it has kit floss, and it has lots of shades of gold and yellow and lots of shades of red. But the thing is that if I could get through this red dress with its many shades, then I can pretty much finish this, I think. So what I did was I worked a little bit more on the lamb, and when all those cream and white shades started driving me crazy, I started doing this blue background. So I got a little bit more done. Worked on it for a few days. There it is. So it'll just be nice to get the lamb done because it's just a lot, and it's hard to pick up where you left off. It's just, I sit there and I have to think about it for a long time. I don't know, do you have a project like that where you have to sit and think, okay, what am I doing? What color is this? I don't know. Maybe I need a better system. What do you think? I don't know. I had a new start. It's my birthday start for this year. It's Long Dog Sampler Cardinal Points, which has been stitched by many people, and I decided to join in the fun. So this was gifted to me by Jackie at Cross My Stitches, and I am very grateful for that. And I am stitching it with all of the call for colors on white 36 count linen. There it is. There's my start. It's a pretty good start for me. That's it. So I'm stitching this with 2. I'm doing 2/2. I had asked Jackie what she did, and she said she stitched it with 1, but wished she had stitched it with 2. And so I tried it both ways. I tried 1 first, and I thought, you know what? I don't want to go back and say I should have. and it probably would have been fine. It'll probably be very beautiful stitch with, I don't know. I'm not a 36 count stitcher usually, but so there it is. But I'm happy with it, and that's just how it's gonna be. I'm gonna keep with 2. So there. So that's what I've been up to. Let me see if there's anything else. No, I don't think so. I want to do a little cross stitch rewind, which is, if you're new, this is where I show something I stitched a long time ago. I'm actually starting to run out because this for me is video number 48. Yeah, 48. And so I'm running out of things to show for my rewind. So this might be a rerun, but that's okay. This one's very appropriate for today and for this season. It's America by Little House Needleworks. Very pretty. This looks like it's linen, 28 count, called 4 colors. So America by Little House Needleworks. One of my favorites hangs in my office downstairs. So, all right, let's do a giveaway. I still have a Rovaris pattern to give away. Remember, Olivia Rovaris sent me some patterns, some charts, and said, give these away on your Flosstube, and I said, glad to. So, this one is a Halloween. It's skeleton. It's 155 by 227. It's big. This is a bigger chart. It calls for through 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors. So that's not bad. 4 different threads. And if you want to get your Halloween stitching started, there you go. You like skeletons? You like pirates? It's kind of cool. So the usual, please don't mention giveaway in your comment. Be at least 18 so I can send this to you, and you can give me your address. Be a subscriber, please. I appreciate that very much. And also know that it might be a while before I'll let you know on the next video, my next video, who won. All you have to do in your comments, say I want to stitch a skeleton, or just say stitch a skeleton, whichever you want to do. If you say skeleton, I'll know what you mean. And I'm really sorry. I'm going to apologize for this in advance. I can only ship this to within the United States for now. That's just how I cannot do international shipping right now for giveaways because of the cost. So be in the U.S. or have a shipping address in the U.S. Be 18. Don't mention giveaway. And just say, I'd like to stitch a skeleton, and be a subscriber. Okay? All right. So there it is. All right. What else? Oh, so, I've been organizing my floss. And I've noticed lately that going in for my DMC, like if I'm kitting something up, I was missing a lot of DMC. And here I thought I had a ton of DMC. Apparently not. But I did have some that are still in skeins. They're not bobbin. And I do like to have them on bobbins. That's me. My personal preference. So I had some bobbins, and I had some of these little stickers. Have any of you used these to put on your bobbins? My question is, do they stay on? When you remove them, when you take them off of this, like if you want to take one off, a lot of the adjoining ones pull off. So you can see I've got some stuck on, and if I open this up, a bunch of them fell off, and I just stick them back on. I don't know. I'm hoping that they stay on the bobbins, because that could be a stitcher's nightmare. trying to figure out what color that was. All I keep seeing is, if you watch the show Seinfeld, there's an episode with the baby label Junior, and it's a label maker, and it's defective, and they shipped something somewhere, and all the labels fell off. So, and they show the labels like peeling off and falling off. So I'm just hoping that doesn't do that. But I did use quite a few. I used quite a few of these, so I'm organizing. I'm getting organized. Also, I wanted to tell you about the app I'm using to organize floss. It's called Stitch, and that was also suggested to me by Jackie at Cross My Stitches a while back, and I think it's like $2.99, you know. And so I got it, and I didn't do anything with it for a long time, and just recently I just started to put my flosses in there. It's a game changer. It's like, because you know what you've got. There's, if I want to kit something up, I look on there to see what I've got. I don't have to go like digging through my floss. I can actually just go to that app and see what I've got. So yeah, it takes a little time to put everything in if you're starting from scratch, which I was. But, sticking close to home, that's like a perfect thing to do for an afternoon. So I did it, and it's really great. I put in my DMC, my Weeks, Classic Colorworks, and Gentle Art. All of those are in there. So now I can keep track of what I've got. So Stitch, and it's an app in the Play Store, and like I said, it's like $3. It sounds good to me, right? So, okay, I have FFO, another one. Can't believe it. So I was working on Little House Needleworks July. It's the chart and the floss came in this pack, and you get 2 months and the floss for both. So I did July because I thought, well, if I work on July and I get it all FFO'd, then when July rolls around, I'll have it. So there it is. There it is. Now, I got this board from Joann a long time ago. I think it was in their clearance section. I thought it was cute. It had the little clip attached to it. So, all I did was I put the stitched piece on some mat board, and then used thinner cardboard to do like a double layer of the backing fabric. I realize now the backing fabric I think goes really well color-wise with the actual stitched piece, but it's a little busy with this and this and then this. I understand. I'm not going to fix it. I'm not going to change it. It is what it is. But I like it. I think it's really cute. And now I can put it out. And then, so that I know that the next thing I can do is August. And all I did was I just pulled out some like beige linen 28 count. And I'm just going to use 28 count fabric for all of them so that they'll fit in here. So I know that. So, I just got to keep in mind next time to use like maybe a smaller print or something that's less in your face. But I like it. It's cute, and I will put it out. So, FFO. That makes me happy, right? So, I watched some new Flosstubers, and both of them have Georgia connections, which is cool because that's where I live. The first one is Georgia Girl Stitching, Megan, and she's just very young stitcher and delightful, and she's headed to medical school, which is pretty cool. And she showed her first couple of projects that she stitched, and she started in high school, and if she can stitch those, she can stitch anything. They were just big pieces. The second one she did was a full coverage beach scene, and it's beautiful. So go and watch Megan at Georgia Girl Stitching. And then Lord and Lady of Stitchshire. They're a couple, Coy and Sarah, and they stitch all the things, and they do very creative finishing. They're really delightful to watch. They have a lot of ideas, and they make things, and just go and watch and see what they do. But it's really neat to see. And I always say this because I had a birthday, and I always I like to see the younger people stitching. It makes me sound like I'm 100, but it is what it is, right? So, also, speaking of birthdays, I want to thank a fellow Flosstuber. You know who you are, for sending me this card. It was greatly appreciated. I mean, you said some really nice things in there, and it came on the right day. So you know who you are. Thank you so much. Let's see, what else do I have? I think that's almost it. You know that I don't have a lot of things coming in, a lot of new things, but I had a kind of a leftover from market that didn't come in for a while. I paid for it, and it came in later, which is kind of nice, because then you get something that's kind of unexpected. Plum Street Samplers Spring Has Sprung. I think it's beautiful. It's one of the cutest things that came out of market. Love the colors. It is just adorable. So that was one. And then I have subscribed to Sugar Stitches on Etsy, their holiday cheer series, and number 7. It's Holiday Home. There it is. These are so cute. I'm still stitching number 1, but that's okay. So there's that. And I broke down and I bought myself a birthday present, because Owl Forest Embroidery, at the time, my birthday was last month in April, and at the time they were having a sale because they were not shipping. They just, I believe at the time they were just doing PDFs. And so they had a sale, and I thought, well, I could do this. And this is Coffee Sampler. I'm going to tell you right now that my printer does not do this justice. It is so cute. Look it up. Owl Forest Embroidery Coffee Sampler. If you look it up on your computer, you will see what I mean. I've got an okay printer, but it's so cute. So that was my birthday present to me. Let me see if I have anything else to tell you before I go. I think that's about it for the day. Talked about Stitchmaynia and whips and my FFO, which was great. Oh, I've also been working on a something I can't show you because it's a Christmas in July exchange, and I'm looking at it as I made an ornament, and it turned out so cute. I really like it. I'll take a picture of it, and at some future day, after that's been received, I can go ahead and I can put it in a video, and so you can see what it looked like. So that was a lot of fun. Lots of fun to do that. It was kind of like uplifting to be able to look forward to something like that just during these weird times. It's like, and we're not thinking about Christmas or anything, but I am thinking about Christmas because I went through all my magazines and I found the perfect little chart for it. So plans, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna now stick to a rotation, and at least put the needle in all of my projects, at least, like for a few days each, and just keep rotating. So no particular order. I probably need to do that. I probably need to figure out which ones need the most attention that I've ignored for too long. This one right here, I tend to ignore because it's so hard. But that's my main plan, just to keep with my rotation. I don't know if I'll start anything else right now. I don't have anything that's calling to me in particular, but I'll figure it out. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and you found something in it that you was helpful or fun or interesting. And I'm glad you spent some time with me. And thank you for visiting, and thank you to all my subscribers. People have been with me forever, and new subscribers. And if you're a new viewer, if this is the first time you're watching, welcome. And happy stitching. Get some good stitching in, and I will see you next time. Bye.